Hey, here's a little something for you. I thought I'd tell you about the last bad mood I was in. A few weeks after my little diagnosis, I started planning all the cool shit that I was going to do when I was able. A lot of it was travel related. I was drawing up plans for camping kitchens. I was researching gravel bikes, planning my workouts, you name it. I was in future mode. I just had this road bump in my life that I had to wrangle before I could get on with it. I had manufactured this utopia that I was going to exist in once the doctor gave me the all clear. The day before I got the good news, Julie had some errands to run. So I offered to drive her around just to make things easier. It started out okay, and then I hit a red light, and then a unruly driver. So what put me in the bad mood was the realization that there was to be no utopia. Even with the good news, I'd still be in the same world. It would just be up to me to make the change and adjustment, and that would be my utopia. I then got reminded of some advice that Julie got a few months earlier. She read a book entitled Dark Days by Randy Blythe, the lead singer of Lamb of God, one of Julie's favourite metal bands. During a 2010 show in the Czech Republic, security was a little laxed and some fans jumped up on stage. The fans jumped back or were pushed back, and the band went on performing. Unfortunately, one of the fans hit his head and later died in hospital from his injuries. A few years later, when they would return to the country, Randy was charged with manslaughter and thrown in a Czech prison for 37 days, awaiting release on bail and subsequent trial. So Julie wrote Randy and thanked him for sharing his story, drawing on the comparison between his struggles being in prison and what we were going through. Of note, the importance of focusing on what you can do, not what you can't. And wouldn't you know it, Randy wrote it back with an incredibly thoughtful response that really touched Julie. Of course, we listened to nothing but Lamb of God for maybe 2 to 3 weeks after. So yeah, no matter what the situation, worry about what you can control rather than endlessly anguishing over what you can't. So go do what you do, and I'm going to do what I do. And as always, for Julie.